Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7, streaming on YouTube. Starting off with breaking health news, sponsored by 4M Dental. Love your smile again. 7 cases of India's double mutant coronavirus have been identified here in Nevada. This strain is thought to be contributing to the catastrophic surge of COVID in India. Health officials say 6 cases occurred in Washoe County and a 7th in Churchill County. Experts say as long as people continue to vaccinate, that threat is reduced. Now to your other top stories, sponsored by Carnegie Heights. A Las Vegas judge has agreed to resign rather than fight the ethics charges against her. Las Vegas Justice of the Peace Melanie Tobiasen was facing allegations that she became improperly involved in a double murder investigation and was affiliated with organized crime. That's according to a document filed with the Nevada Commission on Judicial Discipline. The document states her resignation will take effect next week. In other news, we're learning calls to domestic violence hotlines increased by 20% last year in southern Nevada. However, fewer residents filed reports with Las Vegas police. Review Journal's Renee Summerhour explains those numbers for us. Good evening, Renee.
Good evening, Jen. According to new data by SafeNest, they received over 19,000 calls in 2020, an increase of over 3,100 from 2019. But Metro recorded 21,000 domestic violence reports in 2020, down from over 22,000 in 2019.
There is the idea that people are afraid of the consequences of going to the police. Not that the police will do anything wrong, but that they then have to move forward and do that face-to-face interaction, get a protective order, have that abuser move out of their house, go through with court proceedings, things like that. And some people just aren't ready for that.
So what's the difference with Metro? Well, Metro's Victim Services Manager, Elaine Green, attributes the decrease to a lack of mandated reporters, such as school teachers, therapists, or social workers, having any access to victims during the pandemic. Because of the need to report discreetly, SafeNest's helplines have seen a dramatic increase. Residents at risk of experiencing domestic violence can call 211 or call or text SafeNests at the number on your screen. Jen?
In more top stories, check out this video the Review Journal captured this morning at Sunset Park. You can see large plumes of smoke rising into the air as firefighters put out a brush fire that had burned up several acres. As of this morning, the cause of the fire is unknown, and the fire was quickly extinguished before it could spread to homes nearby. Now to your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Las Vegas's housing market is officially a seller's market. Experts saying a full price offer is considered a weak one. You can see here on this chart, Nevada home sales continue to climb, while listings without offers remain low. Later tonight, we'll talk to our real estate experts here at the Review Journal to take an in-depth look at the hot real estate market, so stay tuned. In other business news, those without jobs in Nevada must complete work search requirements to get aid. The state released new guidance stating folks must now show records proving they're looking for work or enrolling in job training. State workforce leaders say it's crucial for Nevadans to get back to work as the state is aiming to return to full capacity by June. Now a check on your weather, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 hour is here for you. We're in for a warm Friday night, low sticking to around 70 degrees, with some clouds rolling in before tomorrow morning. As for this weekend, your Saturday is looking to be extra windy. The National Weather Service warning of winds up to 40 miles per hour. Temps then drop down to the 80s on Sunday with just a slight chance of rain before warming back up next week. In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Get Healthy, Clark County, the Southern Nevada Water Authority wants to remind residents that summer watering restrictions begin today on this Friday. That means spray irrigation is prohibited between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. when water is more likely to be lost in the intense heat and high winds. Watering during the day could result in a water waste fee, although watering with handheld hoses is permitted anytime. These restrictions end in August. Plus, the Council for Economic Education survey is reporting only 40% of U.S. high schools include a personal finance requirement to graduate. The CEO of the family-friendly banking app GoalSetter recommends teaching children about money as soon as they can count and the value of saving. Experts say it'll help kids make better financial decisions as they grow up.
Sports, brought to you by Scenic Brewing Company. Not at Westgate Sportsbook, where today the fans got together. Raider Nation was able to come out. They also gave their thoughts on who the Raiders took at number 17 overall, Alex Leatherwood.
Well, you know, we got to make sure that our offensive line is taken care of. So, Alex Leatherwood, I like that name. Leather. He got that leather, like that old school football helmet right there, leather. And he's going to lay in the wood to any defensive lineman that's trying to come in.
I'm looking forward to the kid showing improvement. He's a bona fide, he's an Outland Trophy winner. Nothing he's done can be taken away from him, and this is his time to shine.
Just me personally, I think we need like a big D tackle to solidify that line of scrimmage, because that's where we lost a lot of our battles this past season.
Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Kentucky Derby returns to its rightful spot on the first Saturday in May. Essential Quality is the plus 295 favorite in fixed odds at Circus Sportsbook to win the first leg of horse racing's Triple Crown. Rock Your World is the plus 510 second choice in the 20-horse field, and Hot Rod Charlie is the plus 835 third pick. The South Point and Station Casinos racebooks are offering full track odds on win, place, and show bets with house limits on exotics.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Don't forget to break out your dancing shoes. Nightclubs are reopening tonight at midnight. Clark County's local mitigation plan begins this Saturday, so occupancy limits are increasing to 80%, and lots of local entertainment is coming back. In more entertainment news, Backstreet Boys' Nick Carter has a new addition to his family in Vegas. He and his wife recently welcomed their third child at Southern Hills Hospital. He posted on Twitter of minor complications, but says, quote, "Yes, I'm a believer. I ask God to give us strength to protect mommy and baby." He says his baby is thankfully doing much better now. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here for part 2 of our series on the red-hot real estate market in Vegas. So, see you in an hour.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.